Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, I'm checking out the newest episode of Young Justice Phantoms, Young Justice Season 4. This is Season 4, Episode 3, Volatile. There's another way to pronounce that word, volatile, but I'm sticking with volatile because when I first read it this morning, I'm like, volatile, and there's two ways to pronounce it, so I'm just sticking with that one. So if I'm incorrect, apologies. But anyways, the main important thing is that Young Justice is back. And those first two episodes were definitely interesting. Now, I saw some people commenting, talking about episode 1 and episode 2 of season 4 here, saying that either they're interested in the Mars stuff and the whole Martian thing going on with the political stuff, and Superboy and Magan going to Mars, of course, with Beast Boy and Marshman Hunter. In the first episode, till shit kind of went down with the Zeta Tube being destroyed, being tampered with. So people are commenting saying that they're kind of bored with this arc and they're ready for the story to move on. For me personally, I understand the frustration because this show does cover storylines sometimes that are not the best, or at least the most interesting to certain people. Depends on, you know, what you like about the DC universe. But what I like is that they've done so much with the show that they have the opportunity to even do this, because Magan and Superboy are going to get married soon. Don't know when it's going to happen because they're saying it's going to happen in a couple days. Well, something big's going to happen because at the end of the episode 2, Desaad shows up with a bomb that's supposed to be set and to go off the day before the wedding. That's supposed to affect certain Martians because, as he pointed out, your petty racism is entertaining because Martians are against other Martians because of their color of their skin. So it's something to where now, okay, there's a bomb that was basically brought over from Apocalypse, which was referenced by the Queen, saying Apocalypse is the real enemy here, and then Desaad shows up with a bomb, handing it to this Martian, and he's going to cause it to explode and to basically kill as many Martians as possible that he's against because of the color of their skin, because it's a hierarchy where they believe it's a hierarchy of like this certain race of Martians is better than the others. It's a whole thing. So for me personally, just following all of this, and then Magan and Superboy about to get married, don't know when for sure, but anyways, that and plus the Legion following Superboy and Magan. There's different theories about why they're following Magan or Superboy. Like, there's like, okay, they're following them because they're actually following Magan for this reason. They're actually following because Superboy for this reason. I'm not really sure. Regardless, the Legion are there on Mars, tracking them, following them, keeping out of, the way, not to be sensed, even though, Miss Martian did notice. She felt a presence there, and then it was quickly gone. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen in this episode in terms of if the Legion are going to be accidentally exposed to them, or if like this is the end of the arc. So I'm not really sure, because right now we're just following the storyline. I'm not really sure. It could end in this episode. I mean, the way they did episode 2, this could be the episode to kind of end this arc to move on to something else. I'm not really sure. Regardless, we have 26 episodes this season, so I'm not too worried, okay? Because at the end of the day, this show is so damn good, and I think they're allowed to, like, go to Mars and do this stuff in terms of the Magan Superboy about to get married type in the arc, like the story within the arc itself, because it's not just that a part of the story arc. But I feel like they're allowed to do that because we spent so much time with Magan, Miss Martian, and Superboy throughout the years of this show that we can have this opportunity to then go to Mars for her and him to get a blessing from her parents. I feel like I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And with this whole Martian political stuff going on and the races and they're fighting each other over who is better than who, it's very interesting because they could easily do something else, but I think the fact they're doing it, it's clearly important to the narrative, and I find it entertaining, and I find it interesting because it's something that I wasn't expecting for them to do in terms of a storyline, but I'm going to go with it because this show has proven that it knows what it's doing. So that's my little spiel there. Anyways, let's get into now episode 3 of Volatile. Let's get into it and see what they show us, guys. Let's go. Oh shit. Memories. He's missing it.
I need to check in with my outsiders.
I love that. I love the intro.
No concern, my green butt. Someone nearly murdered you yesterday. Do you think
I mean,
it's because this someone learned you're investigating
probably.
my father's death?
Maybe, or something more than that.
You mean the attempted murder? Please.
Calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
If you would allow me.
We have met before.
Oh?
Superboy.
Superboy.
I am impressed with your investigative skills. Whoa, Bob shit found a friend.
Not a friend.
Yeah.
This is her offspring.
Double whoa!
Oh.
Who's the daddy?
Kind of her whole tribe. But her
Okay.
species doesn't really procreate the way we do.
Holy shit. Careful.
Ticklish. All you Martians basically taste the same, and yet you're all different. Fancy that. Whoa,
Fancy
what is
that.
it? Let me guess. Building the altar is an important tradition. And you don't seem to know many Martian males. Well,
That's true.
how can we say no?
Yeah.
Prince Jem. Excellent.
His bioship. She's retiring. Baby will take us back to Earth.
Oh.
so that Bioship can live out her final years here
Aw.
on Mars.
That sucks.
She has been a part of your life a long time.
Bioship had been pledged to my Uncle John, and I secretly bonded with her before he could.
Of course.
So when she
Of course.
flew onto Earth,
Oh shit. Flashback.
Nightwing, take all your heroes out of my country at once. Listen, before all that, we need to get Connor to the surface for some sunlight. He's got to recharge his solar cells.
Yeah.
Wait, Gar. There's no hurry.
Well,
No hurry.
no hurry.
Someone takes a shot at us
Exactly.
again.
Exactly.
you said you only joined the Order recently.
Mm-hmm.
Was that after your time with Prince Jem?
Uh-oh.
My mind?
No.
I've
Just
studied body
assumed.
language.
Yeah.
I could see you two had.
Oh shit. Don't. He keeps having memories and shit. Calm down. Calm down, man. Gar.
You escaped the cave-in shepherd boy.
Oh my god.
Now you're truly vulnerable. Burn in hell, silver boy.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh damn.
What is he doing?
Such a splendid wedding canopy.
Wow.
Such beauty you have all created.
Don't pretend you care about Martian religious orthodoxy.
Oh shit.
If you did,
I knew this was gonna happen.
Martian would
The
be
tension.
marrying Mr. Earthling.
Uh-oh.
Please. Okay, first off, face it. You didn't switch to Mom's name. You switched to a Baroon name.
Ooh.
Please. You've always been ashamed of me. This is not me. Not who I am inside. And I'm done pretending I'm something I'm not just to make you more comfortable. You were our big sister. You should have protected us.
And you didn't. Just because she's a different race.
I was just a kid, too. I was a child, too.
Ah, it all ties in.
This is your true form again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I never understood that.
It's okay. It's okay. Aw. He thinks that he's after him. No. Oh my god. It's not. Damn it. Oh. Oh shit. This is terrible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You scared the mob. They lashed out at you with multiple brain blasts, leaving you psychically bruised.
Okay. I was figuring it had something to do with getting hit with the psychic attacks or whatever.
Brion made his own choices.
He sure did.
To the extent
He sure
was
did.
making choices at all. The mental and emotional trauma is still there and requires
He has to work through it.
treatment,
Yeah.
which you must seek out.
Gar. Connor.
Okay. Okay. About to say, where's he at?
I thought I lost you too, brother.
Gar, I didn't do anything. I feel
What?
horrible about it, but I didn't even realize
Wait.
you were hurting.
But if you didn't fix my head,
I recognized the mind touch. It's the same signature I sensed at yesterday's cave-in.
so whoever tried to
Oh.
kill us saved me.
But they didn't try to kill you, though.
Garfield was hurting. I had to help.
Yeah.
Or else, why'd we do this?
Something bad could have happened. It could have affected the... And they're talking about the bomb there, obviously. The big thing. They're talking about that bomb.
You're part of our family now. No, I am not on the watchtower just to avoid diaper duty. Well, yeah, he's taking his time potty training, but you found poop on the ceiling? No, Kryptonian poop does not
Oh my
defy gravity. But if his powers are
there you have it, guys. Another great episode of Young Justice Phantoms, Young Justice Season 4. A lot of tension in this episode in terms of sister fighting sister, Beast Boy kind of losing his mind. It was the after effects of the psychic attack that happened when he turned into that crazy creature that he also turned into this episode. And now he's seeing Brion and shit, and he's going crazy, taking Connor up to the surface, even though there's no sun to be seen. It's just like dust and debris and everything, and there's no sun. So unfortunately, Superboy is slowly getting weak over time. So let's talk about, I think, the ending of the episode in terms of healing Beast Boy, but it wasn't Magan, even though it looked like it was, because that's who he thought it was. So Beast Boy is kind of losing his mind at the end of the episode, after he's already, he thinks he's seeing Brion. He thinks he's seeing Brion attacking Superboy. Obviously that's not happening here, but he's slowly seeing stuff, and he's like remembering things. I mean, the opening of the episode, which I'll get to in a second, was a really cool, like, kind of flashback, a memory, if you will, and showing he misses home, he misses being with his team, but he keeps seeing Brion everywhere. So he runs Superboy off into the sun on the surface of Mars. Did not happen, of course. Everything kind of went to shit there. But we had Magan show up and to kind of say Brion's not here, and to kind of heal his mind and to kind of help him, but saying this is just the first step. You need to seek help. You need to kind of try to push through this, because the healing process in terms of taking off the psychic attack that occurred to him earlier in the season, like, it can only do so much. The healing doesn't get rid of everything. Like, he was envisioning all that kind of stuff, and he was losing his mind in terms of, like, he's just like, oh crap, I gotta save Superboy from Brion, who's not actually here. And the thing is too, like, you would think that he would have the conscience to understand that Brion is actually not here on Mars, but obviously he's not thinking clearly, so it is what it is. But then to reveal that Magan's like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't. And so she checks, like, okay, well, they did heal you. They didn't leave anything nasty behind, like, in terms of, like, oh, like, they healed you. Not really. They actually did. And then she realized it's the same sense, the same touch, or whatever it is exactly that she said. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that part again, but saying that it's the same sense that she noticed in the last episode when their lives were threatened when those rocks came crashing down and everything, and it was pretty brutal, but it wasn't them who caused it. Obviously it wasn't the Legion, but they don't know that yet. So then it's revealed, because in the chase to go find Superboy and Beast Boy, they're in the ship, the new ship, by the way, the new bioship, baby, because they're losing their bioship. It's retiring. But anyways, so they're going and they see what they think is Beast Boy running through the cave. It's like, no, he's not in the cave system. Beast Boy's up there on the surface, but they think it's him because it's the same creature running away. And it turns out, no, it was one of the Legions, and they intervened because of, I believe that was Saturn Girl, the one who's kind of leading them, I think that's Saturn Girl, obviously, with the logo. But so she said that in the history books, implying, of course, they're from the future. We already knew that, but they're kind of hinting more of that in terms of, if you don't know these characters, then they're kind of throwing little words and hints at you, like, well, in the history books, this event is not recorded or not important, it seems, so we needed to intervene, because the big thing they're going to try to prevent and they're going to try to change, essentially, is the bomb that's about to go off very soon. So I'm assuming that's the next episode. I thought it was going to happen maybe within this episode, maybe the ending of the episode, but nope. So I'm assuming it's the next episode they're going to go that direction in terms of the bomb is going to be detonated, or attempted to, one of the two, but they're kind of waiting around at this point for it to happen. But I would think that if Beast Boy is still having visions of Brion or whatever, it's going to affect this mission that they don't know they're about to be on, because I'm assuming they're going to be in the middle of it. Superboy, Magan, Beast Boy, they're going to be in the middle of it, so everyone needs to be on their A game, essentially. So we'll see about that. So we had Magan along with her mother and the priestess. I think she does this. She's doing the ceremony along with her older sister, and there's tension there between Magan and her older sister. They went off to go create some sort of, like, I forget what they called it, a canvas, or it was something. It was basically a bridge of crystals, and it was going to be overlaying. I forget what the exact wording it is, and don't kill me, I'm bad with names to begin with, and it's fucking 7 in the morning. so don't kill me. But they're off doing that, and then Superboy, Beast Boy, and the Prince, and the former Green Beetle, and of course his soon-to-be father-in-law, Superboy, soon-to-be father-in-law, are off creating a, like, I guess a little, like, place they're going to be standing on, like with these stones and lava and everything, and that's of course how Brion gets into the mix in terms of what Beast Boy thinks is Brion is there. So it's like they're in completely different places working together. Obviously Beast Boy goes crazy, takes Superboy away, it's a whole mess, so it creates a whole lot of problems there. But over on the side of Magan and everything, she finally really has a conversation with her sister, because we've been sitting here waiting for it to happen, because it was hinted at in season 1, episode 1, where there's some tension between them, okay? Something is going on here, and now we get to the real crux, if you will, if that's even the right word, the real problem with them in terms of the issues that they need to talk about here, because they're kind of not talking about it, is that Magan hated that her older sister did not try to protect her and her brother because they were a different race, because she didn't want to lose her popularity, because she was seen as a better Martian in terms of her color of her skin. So once it goes back to those political, racial issues that are happening on Mars right now in terms of Martians. And even Beast Boy said within the episode, when they were off to check the location of the body, the king's body that was there in front of the fountain, Superboy noticed something. He's like, I recognize this, but I can't quite place it. So I'm curious if what that is, like what he noticed, but he can't place where he's seen it before. I'm curious how that's going to tie. Maybe it'd be something like, oh shit, we've seen that before. Holy crap, that's going to be crazy. We'll see. So, but Beast Boy said that, you Martians look alike, but you all taste the same. Like in terms of, because he was like licking the ground and shit. Like, it was kind of a weird thing, but it's like he's saying, you all look different, but you all are the same at the same time. Like, you all smell different, you all have the same aroma, whatever words he used, essentially to say, you all look different because of your colors, but at the same time, you're all the same. It's like, openly say that in front of the queen and everything, and all these people that are standing around, they can all hear him. But it's just, once again, making the whole point that this is ridiculous. This whole thing about different Martian races and who's better than who, it's just, it's ridiculous. That's why the whole bomb is being brought into the mix from Desaad and from Apocalypse, because of this whole issue of that certain Martians are better than other Martians. Okay, so there was that whole thing. So it all ties in with Miss Martian and her sister, because that was kind of the issue with them in terms of like growing up, is that her older sister did not try to protect her. And Magan openly saying, when she turned back into her Martian self and said, this is not who I am, and then turns back into what we've been seeing in season 4 in terms of her being Miss Martian, not green, but white, with the long red hair with this season, because it was season 3, she had no hair. But now she has long hair. She's like, this is me now. And her mother accepting that and everything. And it goes to show that Magan has grown as a person and realizes that I'm not who these other Martians perceive me to be. I am more than that. I've become my own person. I've become my own individual. I don't need to be following a certain guideline in terms of being a Martian to please my older sister or to please other Martians who think I need to be a certain way. Because there's a lot of Martians that are probably most of them are against this whole thing of her marrying a half Kryptonian, half human. That's crazy. That's insane. I mean, because it was revealed that Magan's father, when he married her mother was disowned by her whole family because they were marrying each other because they're different races. So that goes to show how deep this goes in the Martians' history, in the Martians' ideology. It's crazy stuff here. But we've seen that before here on Earth, of course. Like that's the kind of thing they're trying to push with this narrative in terms of this arc, is that this, and having Desaad say this is petty racism. It's entertaining for him because he can't believe this is happening. Even Desaad saying he didn't say, I can't believe this is happening. He just says this is entertaining because it's petty and it's stupid. So he can't believe it's happening either. And this is coming from Desaad, right under Darkseid at Apocalypse, is saying that this whole racism stuff on Mars with Martians is stupid. So that goes to show you how insane this is. But it's an ideology they've had for the longest time, so it's kind of hard to change that, But it's got to happen. I'm hoping that it can start to happen, because I feel like Martians would be in a better place in terms of having a Zeta tube, having these things where they can communicate with other people. And I'm curious to know who blew up the communication device, who blew up the Zeta Tube. It's the same people, the same individual people. I think it's an individual who tried to kill Superboy, Magon, and Beast Boy. So we'll see. We'll see how that all ties in. So overall, I keep rambling about this episode, but I really enjoyed the episode. And I'm curious to see where we go from here. I'm assuming the next episode is going to be the bomb is going to be detonated or attempted to be detonated. It's getting crazy. And maybe we'll have the wedding in the same episode too. Maybe they'll still do it, because I'm assuming they'll prevent it and stop it. Maybe. Oh, with the opening of the episode, in terms of that flashback, seeing the team working together with Beast Boy, like calling him out, like, good job, awesome. Seeing Stargirl is really cool in the mix. I don't think we've seen because Stargirl wasn't in the show before this season, I think, if I remember correctly. So that's pretty cool. So what did you guys think of the episode? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm really enjoying the show. It's back, and I'm happy, and I can't wait to see what's next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.